Sandhawk, it is third party central, so you want to have as many numbers possible just to be able to contest all of the chaos that is surely going to ensue. We can see 4 angry men, but Zhao being a little bit angry themselves and ensuring that elimination will happen. So 1 pickup here for 4 angry men.
Nations coming across the board, and Rejects, another player knocked.
Losing
Rejects
another.
Down to 1. Yesterday, they had polarizing performances too. I think yesterday they had one really great game. I think a chicken dinner even, I think. And then nowhere to be seen for the rest of the matches. Today, they get a huge chicken. Now they're about to be nowhere to be seen. Very polarizing performances. I'm pretty sure Seven on the desk, if he's listening, he could agree because we were both talking about it. They would go up and then they would go down extremely hard and then nowhere to be seen. They lose players early on. They lose 1, they lose 2. Go down to 2-man, first team down to 2.
Gonna just bring in some interesting performances. I mean, speaking of those interesting, a few rotations means that IHC did at least pick up one of the members they are trying to kill. Now clapping back on the likes of Game Lords, who made that late rotation, and Train to Kill has been delayed as well. So now we are seeing a little bit of an opportunity as IHC fight GK Esports. Almost an immediate elimination for Gaith, and Satan down to a sliver of HP.
Yeah, I think that nade's gonna... Yeah, ooh. Actually shot by a different team there. Alex trying to go for the confirmation as fast as he can. He knew that was... Oh, he got it! Alex jumping over the car. Yeah, Alex jumping over the car with the DBS. He got it. That's that killer instinct that I'm talking about, right? Can make a crucial difference here.
Absolutely. Just running in with that DBS action and running in with the vehicles. It is Genesis Dogma Gids up here against Tem Entertainment. And now Tem Entertainment, at least the duo of Tem Entertainment, need to step it on up. We have a 1-2 split, at least for the time being, as Baby steps on out to try and delay Genesis Dogma. But, Geek Fam doing what Geek Fam do best. The third parties are here.
Dang, Geek Fam was just getting into a fight with IHC's fight earlier with the other team that rolled on in. What team was that? It was GK. GK rolled on in down to 1 player. Now Genesis Dogma here. Oh, that's Tem Entertainment taken out actually. Tem Entertainment was a team defending in Genesis Dogma in full force. That's the most aggressive I've seen Genesis Dogma. It works out for them, at least securing that compound. But Geek's gonna have something different to say about that. It's not Geek that picks up the point, though.
Change of roster up into the first few games of today, and it seems like IFC have found their groove, at least until Yuhai has anything to say about it. The aggression that we're seeing once again, Geek Fam, one of those teams that we've said have been so confident, those teams that have not been afraid of taking the engagement. So it's good to see the likes of Genesis Dogma also picking up that pacing a little bit, but we have to see that consistency follow through. We saw with Geek Fam, I mean, in the first couple of games, we didn't have a single movement on our top 3. That last game, our top 3 didn't make a single movement on the overall leaderboard. Now it is an opportunity to climb back in. You can't give any of these teams space to work, or they will close that gap up against you.
Nongshim Red Force here, coming in with
3 hello, to your right. Hello?
1v2. RC could do this. Justice, he's got the DBS. He gets another one. The third player, though, from out on top will get the elimination. Good try by the Rejects team. FaZe Ventores, though. Spot. Oh. Wait. Did Dooms accidentally throw a Molotov instead of a smoke?
This is not the impact that you were looking for.
Yeah, and also it's just... You mollied your down teammate, which you could have revived, and get back up to 3 and near the center. Man, Nongshim Red Force, it just seems like they've been having so many troubles. Here we have a little car chase happening. You don't see this in Sandhawk almost ever. Game Lord with the YOLO full send rotation straight into the hearts, or not the heart of ruins, but on the outskirts of ruins. 1 player will go down. Last player and desperately trying to set off that smoke. Can he get it down in time? Give him some cover. Give him some reprieve. Too many shots from too many different angles. And man, with IHC's sight train on you, they will not let up. IHC up to 6 eliminations now.
But as if that was enough for Game Lord, Geek Fam also reached in from ruins. They put themselves in a perfect crossfire between IHC and Geek. So regardless of what IHC would have done, Geek Fam would have jumped on in.
Those are 2 teams you do not want to be sandwiched between.
No. Lamborghini, we saw what they did on Miramar. Will they be able to clutch it up against Falcons who just drive on by?
Nice little swing by right there. I like it. I respect it. Falcons. Looking strong. Falcons, man. This team's also been struggling a lot. Looks like we're ready for this shift, so let's see what their plan is. 4 a.m. meanwhile swinging in from the western side. 4 a.m. started all the way on the northeast, so they did a full, complete wraparound. Working out so far, but can they get further?
Ooh.
What a nice shots with the silencer as well. That QBU with the silencer, oh, sounds so nice.
I mean, we had the drive-by from Falcons. That took out Lamborghini. Now, T-Duck out here, the nade. Oh, sliver of HP. You're out of the blue, and they can't even get around. They're just going to go down. No other option. I mean, at this point in time, Falcons have their number, and Xavier will go down with not a lot to show for it, unfortunately, but we'll see what they bring on back. At least 2 eliminations to the tally as GeekFam move on in, still hunkering down here towards Ruin.
Fam team, that's just going to slow things down for GeekFam. They're going to go back and reset as GK Hope comes in, and I think he saw that burning car. I was like, that's taken. Ends up getting taken out by the 4 a.m. team instead. GK, once again, slipping on the leaderboards. Eliminated very early. No placement points. No elimination points.
At the very least for our top 3, you know, GK going out, but we still have Train to Kill, we still have GeekFam, and we have Furious Gaming, who decided that, you know, pole position is looking real nice right now. Let's just see if we can take out GeekFam as Genesis Dogma chime in as well. Geek now right behind that tree, and we've seen what these trees have been able to do today, Zute. It's not some good cover to work with.
Yeah. I feel like if Aiden had, it was a Genesis Dogma player, he had a little bit more trigger discipline. He could have waited for the next stretch of crossing, which make play GeekFam, Furious Gaming, GD Gids, and everyone else coming in from the eastern side of things.
Longsham Red Force still in this at least for another second before FaZe Clan move on. Bam, there they are. They are out for the count. So in terms of our top 3, it's only GeekFam left, up with 5 eliminations.
4 a.m. looking strong right now. All of 4 a.m. still up. Did make that drive over. They find some sort of cover. One player knocked, should be able to get revived. Constantly have to deal with the GD Gids. Yeah, that shack being taken completely ruins GeekFam's plans, and now they are getting pieced apart by everyone from every which angle. GeekFam went from third-partying every team to having every team look at them, taking shots at them. Yeah, from his backside, from his left side, from his right side. Nowhere for Snipes to go.
Snipes about to get sniped as all the teams are moving on in. Furious Gaming still need to get themselves in the zone. Falcons going out at least with 5 eliminations. Here it pops off now as Furious Gaming, they turn it all around up to a IHC at least before Alex steps on in and confirms the entirety of Furious Gaming. But it's not going to stop there. Snipes still somehow as a solo fighting back against
Genesis Dogma still alive. 4 a.m. controlling the western side very beautifully. They do know Genesis Dogma is down there, and they know it's more than one player based on the amount of shots they've heard ringing out. That nade does not connect. They really want to take care of everything around their backside and corners so they don't get spoiled. Will they commit to a full push? FaZe here, taking some shots, and Geek finally gets taken down, and it's by 4 a.m. of all teams. 4 a.m. up to 4 eliminations. About to be 5, Svan with that QBU. I think it just got stolen potentially. Yeah, it was Besiktas that picked up that.
I am loving what IHC are bringing into this action. 9 eliminations, but they still have to find a very good entryway into the zone. Alex now being caught on out by Genesis Dogma. This is a good amount of energy that we're seeing from them, but they're taking this fight right along the ridgeline away from 4 angry men who seem to have smelt blood. It looks like they're pushing on up. They want that third-party opportunity.
Peeking up and over, they get the finish. They take care of their flanks. Very well done by the 4 a.m. team. Zayol, last one up for the side of IHC. He can potentially make the run over since Genesis Dogma is taken care of. 4 a.m. now focused on their front side, no longer concerned about the southern region. 4 a.m. starting to push into, Vivo Key coming into the mix. One of their players gets knocked. I think he went up above the water and went for the knock on Svan, but instantly the support was there. The trade was good.
IHC, they were holding strong. In comes 4. Beautiful shots from FaZe Clan as they close that one out. IHC will go down though with those 9 eliminations for Angry Men, holding onto the coastal line here from that western edge of the zone. Just confirming Vivo key. So I mean, in terms of what we're looking at in the zone, it's Besiktas in center that have been extremely quiet. They haven't been picking up these eliminations or capitalizing off of those third-party opportunities. And now FaZe and Falcons will join our 4 remaining teams in the zone. And it is looking good in terms of the positioning for Besiktas, but will they be able to capitalize and pick up the eliminations?
Oh man, Svan with his QBU still. Sandhawk is a lot more chaotic, but with the way the layout is, it's going to be a more methodical approach. Of course, Besiktas in the dead center in a strong position. But no matter how strong your position is, if you're getting pushed in from multiple sides by multiple teams, it becomes very tricky. FaZe lose 1 member trying to cross over, making a play. 4 AM, just playing it conservative, playing really well here. FaZe do breach into the compound. It's not fully yet in circle, and they lost 1. Now the Falcons trying to do something. Falcons get a nice knock there onto Safam, but they're traded back, and the blue is pressing in closer on them. 4 AM knows where they should focus now. All 3 players left. Now make that 4 AM. Looking towards the sightlines of Falcons. Ooh. That's another player down. Falcons down to 1, and 4 AM should go for the isolated push here. Besiktas is a little bit worried about FaZe Clan. With good reason. FaZe Clan pushing up now. Besiktas, can they get the knock? They get 1, but 1 of them go down. FaZe Clan finish out by 4 AM of all teams. 4 AM isn't just only focusing on Falcon. They're focusing on everybody. They're taking names, and it's not just one team's name. It's 1 team down, 2 team, 3 team. 4 AM looking so strong. Besiktas now down to the last 2 players, and 4 AM have a good idea. They get the reknock. They push them for the final swipe, and 4 AM get the chicken dinner. The distance traveled also by this team. The fact that they won this match, starting from the hard northeast, wrapping all the way down to the south, wrapping back down to the southwest, then back up north, all the way into ruins. Those are some
gorgeous finish.
Yeah.
And the 4 Angry Men just got angrier. 30 total points. Kings, baby. Let's see who is on top of this thing. It's Geek Fam still. But look, we are definitely seeing some changes. 4 Angry Men now in 3rd place.
That's a big jump up for them. I'm glad that we were able to take a look at this, because that's a huge jump up for 4 Angry Men getting themselves in assault. I mean,